In this tutorial, we're going to look at creating a macro. So basically, what a macro is a set of instructions that you give to Excel to do something. So anything that you do in your spreadsheet will basically, that macro will record it, and then you assign it to a button, which you can find out how to do in another tutorial. And then once you click that button, it will do something. So what we're going to do is create one here, where we're going to go from one page to another. So this is our main menu page for our spreadsheet functions document. Okay, firstly what we're going to do is record the macro. So once, okay, you need to make sure you have the developer tab available. Okay, so if you don't know how to bring up your developer tab, look at one of my other tutorials that shows you how you can open up a developer tab. Okay, so the first thing you do is press record a macro. I'm going to give you a macro name. So I'm going to call it gold seek. Okay, because that's my first sheet. I want my main menu to go to the gold seek page. So I'm going to name it gold seek. Once I've done that, click OK. Now as you can see, you get that stop recording. It says stop recording. That means this macro is recording now. Okay, so everything I'm doing, it is recording. Okay, so now what I want to do is go from the main menu to the gold seek page. So all I have to do is make sure that I'm on the main menu page, then click on gold seek. Once I'm on gold seek, that's it. I'm going to stop recording. Now, what you would notice is, now what I'll do is go back to the main menu. I'm going to insert a button. Actually, let me have a nice fancy one here. So I'm going to get one of these shapes. I'm going to make that into a button. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to right click it, edit text, give it a name, gold seek. Okay, I'm not going to edit it or format it now. That's something you can do on your own. You should know how to format text now and edit it. Okay, change the font. So I've got the gold seek there. You might want to change the color of a button. Okay, and once I've done that, I'll click off it. So now if I right click on this button, it says assign macro. I'm going to assign it a macro. The macro I'm going to assign is the gold seek macro. Click OK. That's it. Now if I was to click that button, it should hopefully take me to the gold seek page. Okay, that's it. That's the macro working now. Now if we want to go back to our main page, what we can do is do the same thing again. So we go to our developer tab, record a macro, and this time we're going to call the macro main menu because that's where we want our macro to take us back to. Click OK. We're going to go to the main menu, click on stop recording, and that's it. Now we're going to go to our gold seek page. Once again, I'm going to insert a button. I'm just going to draw that button there and right click that, assign a macro to it, and this time I'm going to assign the main menu button, click OK, that's it. So if we click on that now, take us to the main menu page, click on that, take gold seek. So that's how you record simple macros, guys. One of the key things you need to remember when you have a workbook that's got macros in it, you need to make sure you save it as macro enabled. So make sure when you save it, you don't save it as normal. Otherwise, what will happen is when you come back to your spreadsheet, if you go to a different computer or if you open it another day, those macros may not be available to you. So when you go to save, what you need to do is make sure you save it as a macro enabled workbook. That way, all macros that you record will be saved onto your spreadsheet. Make sure macro enable workbook, click save, and that way that spreadsheet will now be macro enabled and those macros will work wherever you take them. Okay, welcome back. I've just done a few extra macros now. So this is what my main menu looks like now. So if I click on if and, okay, go back to the main menu, I've got the VLOOKUP, go back to main menu. What you notice as well is if I go to one of these, so if I go, let me go to main menu, if I go to the if and page, I've already created macros previously recorded. Like I said, you can do anything with the macros. All you have to do is press record, do the action, and then stop recording. So here's one I made. If I click on that, automatically creates a bar chart for this sheet. Then if I do generate chart again, and it creates a pie chart as well. So these are the different types of macros you can create. Let's look at what else I've got here. At the moment, there's no total. So here's my macro. Click on calculate total, and it does that for me. Enters the correct formula in there. If we go to, let's see where else we can go. Okay, clear totals. What that does is clears everything in here. So if I had a set of data in here, let me just quickly put some data in here. Let's copy that. Okay, so now that I've got data in here, if I click on the clear results button, what happens? It clears those results. Okay, clears that. Okay, so these are all the different types of macros I've created. And also, I've got one here, exit Excel. So what that does is click on exit, and then all you have to do is close it. And I say, no, I don't want to save it. And I say it closes Excel for me. Okay, so that's all the different types of macros you can create in Microsoft Excel.